Can you hear us now?
Yeah, can you hear us now? Because that did click in right there. I think it might have.
Been unclicked.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. That was good to know. Can you hear us now? Might have to repeat what we said so far.
Yeah.
Oh, loud and clear. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This week we weren't able to get our weekly haul because of some crazy weather that we had, and I'm like totally over the snow.
Yeah, we pretty much had like a statewide close down for a couple days there, and
yeah, we had a snow day in Red Comics, caught up on some of our reads, but we
Yeah.
weren't able to get our last week's haul, so we won't be showing that, but we'll be able to show it next week with the haul.
But yeah, we do have a couple mail calls. We have one from ComicBooksNYC. It looks like who's in the chat. How's it going?
Hello, hello.
Looks like the Gray Man's here. So yeah,
Welcome.
yeah, and then
welcome.
and then we also added another segment that we're gonna do every episode, top five. So every episode it will be just like a different top five, and so we'll get to that later. But for the first one, we'll do top 5 female characters. Will be the first one later on. Yeah, NYC said he just got done doing some hunting in Brooklyn.
Oh, nice.
God, I want to go out there so bad. I mean,
I want to go out to Mile High.
Yeah, that's going to be one of our first trips, is when we make it to Colorado to go to Mile High. I think it'd be awesome to go to Midtown, you know, go to New York, and Midtown would also be
go to the Stash.
That's in Jersey, in New Jersey, but yeah, I would see that.
It's a matter of time. There's a really good chance that things are going to be turning around here really soon.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
We're like this close to what we've been going through for the past 2 years that it's almost done.
Yeah, NYC said I hear Mile High is nuts. It looks nuts.
I've seen a video where Kevin Smith was at Mile High and his battery died on his phone, but he was going like through the tour, and it was just like nerd heaven, nerdvana. That's what it was.
Yeah, NYC said Secret Stash is Red Bank, New Jersey. That's right.
Yeah, see, I want to go there. I'd love to go there sometime.
Oh, Stay Puft went to Midtown when they first started up in '97.
That would be cool.
I did see Jem Mint do a video when he went to Midtown, when I think he was in town for New York Comic Con. I think is when he did it, and he did a shop spotlight at Midtown, and it looks incredible. It's like 2 floors, and
I remember watching that video. Yeah. I'd like to go to Midtown.
Speaking of Jem Mint, I watched this morning when you were sleeping. I need to show it to you. He did, on his YouTube channel, he did a room tour recently. He's the one that collects all the statues and omnibuses, remember, Jem Mint?
Yeah.
So yeah, he recently did a new room tour video, and it's incredible. It's definitely worth checking out. I'll have to show it to you.
Yeah, you'll definitely have to show it to me.
Okay, so first we'll get into this one. This one is actually from a purchase. So this one,
this one is a purchase.
Yeah, we'll and then you're gonna open NYC's after this one.
Yeah, cause see, we got it, and I redid my nails. I had the day off, and I didn't really have much to do, so I decided to paint my nails. Not that anyone really cares about nails, but still, I'm a lady. I can't help it. Don't cut yourself.
I know.
Be careful.
These boxes are...
We cannot afford a trip to
the
emergency room.
Tell them about your nephew.
Oh my God, my nephew. He is a soldier. My God. He was at school, and he was messing around with the weight machine thing, and the weights dropped, and like his ring finger was smashed and might have to be amputated, because, and like my sister was saying, they lost count of how many stitches they had to do, but when she showed me the picture, it is like his whole finger from like here to here was just off, and they sewed it back on. We're waiting another week to find out if it needs to be amputated or if the blood circulation returned to the finger. And my sister was telling me when it happened, he was actually trying, like, he was in shock, and he was actually trying to pull off the extra, like, the part of his finger, because, you know, he's just in shock. And I'm like, it was nuts. It was really nuts. He's 13. Yeah, he's 13, and he smashed his finger, so, like, from here down might have to be amputated, or they stitched it and they're trying to see if the blood circulation will return.
Yeah, I hope that he can. I mean,
I hope that he can. Like, he was on pain pills a little bit, but he's been pretty good with just Tylenol. Like, he's been a trooper through it. Like, he got a bruise on this finger from it too, and they've had it wrapped in like this white thingy for like the past 2 weeks. Ooh.
So should we show?
Yeah. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. All right,
so this part first.
Well, you show that, I'll open this.
Okay, so this was actually from, sorry, I'm totally butchering the name. I'd have to look it up. From Silky Smooth Comics on Instagram. First time I've gotten anything from him.
I don't know.
So this is another slab. You know, like I said, we've really gotten into the slab bug is really bit. But so it's Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man 300, and it's the variant. It's the C cover, Virgin cover, Gabriel Delato, and it's our first 9/8.
It is our first 9/8.
So yeah, sorry, I'm banging the microphone here.
I'm trying to open this.
So yeah, I was really stoked on this. Hey, looks like we got Comic Geek McD, Solaris X. What's going on, buddy? It's been a long time since we've seen you. We got Jean Paul Ace Peter.
Hey, yeah, thank you, Stay Puff. Yeah, I'm hoping everything goes well with it too. I'm hoping so. Like, I guess we'll find out probably this Monday is when we'll find out how bad it is. But yeah, thank you. I hope it's gonna be okay.
God, yeah,
hello, McD.
This is gorgeous. This Gabriel Delato cover at a 9/8, especially with it being a lot of white. Like with it being a really white cover.
Yeah. I like how that was in paper.
And then the back, it's got the...
Hello, Solaris. If I pronounced that right, I'm sorry if I didn't.
Yeah, Solaris. Remember?
Solaris.
Yeah, Solaris and
and
Homicidal.
Remember.
Okay, yeah.
I remember. That's why I said hello. I just didn't know if I pronounced it right or not.
All right, and these were... Oh, it looks like he threw some other stuff in there too, because this one wasn't one that I knew.
It's so beautiful.
So these three I knew was going to be with it. So here's the Clayton Crane Virgin cover. I believe this wasn't this to Spider-Geddon? I think it was Spider-Geddon issue 0 or 1. I didn't get it. So like I didn't really read any of the Spider-Geddon stuff. I was kind of just gonna get it in trade. But this was one cover that I really wanted to get at the time, because definitely because of Clayton Crane, because I'm a huge Clayton Crane fan, but also since it's the PS4 game Spidey.
Yeah. Do you
so
notice
I'm
the
really
back?
Stoked on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I showed
cool.
off the back, and then so these ones I knew was coming with too. This is a variant to Spidey Deadpool #1.
Mm-hmm.
McD is really gonna like this.
Yeah.
So I'm working on issues like 1 through 22, I think is what it is, of Spider-Man Deadpool, because I have 23 up until now. I think they're at like 46 or something right now.
I like this one.
So he sent...
We really need to work on the lighting.
I know, we really do.
Work in progress.
So that was issue 1, and this one is issue 6. That came from it. I think I have like 16, issue 16 somewhere in there, but for the most part I need, looks like issues 2 through like 15 now. See, in this one he must have just thrown in there, because this one I didn't know he was actually sending. And it's Peter Parker Spider-Man 82, it looks like. Mackie Romita Jr. It's an awesome cover, and I don't really have any from this run, so I'll have to
it is a gorgeous Virgin.
start working on it.
It is very gorgeous.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. Comic Geek McD said best game I've played since Arkham. See, we need to get all our gaming stuff again because we don't have any of it anymore. So once
Makes me sad.
Yeah, once we get back into it, the Spider-Man game is going to be the first thing I get.
Honestly, I'm hoping, I can't wait for Anthem. So it's like once we do get our systems back and everything, I might just maybe play on YouTube. See how that goes. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, because that's how
I'm getting
we know.
a lot of subs on my channel, even though I don't have any videos. So maybe I'll just put out some content.
Yeah, because that's actually how we know.
Solaris
is back from our time from when we used to stream and stuff. So now this one is an AOK from Comic Books NYC.
Yeah. I'm
hey,
a special
Mr.
kind of special. I'm like really a special kind of special because we were talking about AOKs and I was like, why is it called an AOK? And it took a few seconds for it to click. And why isn't this opening? It's cut. I'm gonna like cut myself. Be careful.
Yeah, be careful. Yeah.
If I can open it.
Yeah, Comic Books NYC said that he still needs to get that PS4 game too.
I want to play it so bad. Well, even playing Batman Arkham was fun. Jesus, you like packed this heavy duty. I don't know if I can open it.
Oh, McD said that was to Spider-Geddon number 0. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was.
I'm having difficulties. I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this.
I can try and get it. Yeah, NYC said, yeah, I did pack it pretty tight. Yeah, I can try and get it.
No, I'm determined. I'm going to do it. I can do this.
Yeah, Solaris said he completed Arkham Asylum, City, Origins, and progressing through Arkham Knight. Great games. Yeah, they are awesome games. I played just a teeny bit of the first two, but the one I really played a ton of was the most recent one. And wasn't that one Knight? I think it was Arkham Knight was the most recent one, I think.
If you don't give up and you just believe, you can open it. See?
So McD said he has issues 1, the Rob Liefeld variant. This one... The issues I have, or this number 1 was a variant too, but it's it looks like it's Phil Noto.
Phil Noto.
Looks like it's the Noto variant.
I got it open.
God, how many variants did they did? Because here on the direct edition, because if you guys know how the barcodes are on direct edition ones, this is actually cover 6. Or no, wait. Isn't it issue number, cover number, then printing, right?
I think so.
I think printing is the last number, so this is actually 6th print variant.
We got your enjoy, guys.
Fried pie variant.
Enjoy, guys. Sign. Look at this. Look at how. Oh, I got a. There's still a little bit of tape. 1 second.
Oh wow. Okay. So we knew that there was going to be one book in there, but it looks like a bunch of other stuff here.
That's awesome. I love it. It's all new Guardians of the Galaxy number 1. Duggan.
Oh, is that the Jerry Duggan run too?
Yeah, it is the Jerry Duggan run. I love it.
Oh, that is so awesome.
I almost swore, but you can be, yeah. I won't swear. That is gorgeous. I love it.
That is so awesome because I've been wanting to check out Jerry Duggan's Guardians run.
It's gorgeous. Thank you so much.
I love Jerry Duggan. I'm a huge Jerry Duggan fan. These are Mylar too.
Yeah, they're good bags and boards. I love the cover to this one. This one's number 9, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, that's awesome.
I love it. See, and like, yeah, it looks good.
I know we have like a few books in Mylar, but we've definitely been planning on buying more for like our awesome covers and stuff.
You'll like this one.
Oh my god. This one was on my list because the cover. This was Mark Waid's Avengers run, but Alex Ross covers.
It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
I could totally be wrong, but I mean, like, come on, that's an Alex Ross cover, right? Like, I'm not tripping, like, because I have a few other of his Avengers covers from when he was doing these covers. It was the covers he did for that Worlds Collide crossover, I think. Oh, he said every AOK I send is all Mylars. That's awesome. I do love the Mylars there.
That reaction will be explained in a second.
What, did you look ahead and see something?
Yeah, I looked ahead and my mouth dropped. But then we got this one.
Looks like a bunch of Avengers goodness.
Avengers. I like that one. Ultron Forever.
Yeah, that's so awesome, dude. That's
my love. I'll let you show this one.
So it's Avengers #1 variant, but this is
so
is this one of Scotty Young? I know he does like those little animation styles. And I love it is Scotty Young. Okay. Hell yeah. I love what he's doing on Deadpool with his writing, but I don't have like a lot of his covers, and I've been wanting to get him. I love that. Look at the little Jane Foster Thor.
The little versions, the mini-me's.
That's so awesome. I love that. And this is Avengers 19, it looks like. God, I haven't even seen this.
I'm so excited. I love it. I'm going to let him show that one first.
Did you show this one? Or?
No, I handed it to you to show since I showed all the others.
Yeah, this one's crazy looking. I haven't seen that one before. It looks like Avengers 19. Yeah, that's awesome how he does them on Mylars too.
I love it.
Oh, this one's top loaded.
It's top loaded. But
there it is, yep.
It's the one cover that we weren't able to find when it came out. I love it. I actually had it as a background on my phone for a little bit, and it's even top loaded. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's so awesome that you top loaded it too.
I love the cats and Batman and Catwoman, and they didn't get married, but it's okay. I still love the cover.
Yeah, that cover was we were so.
I love it.
It was so high on our list because I remember when issue 50 was coming out with all those different covers that they had, that was like our top one that we really wanted to go for.
Oh, it's the first appearance of Danielle Cage.
Danielle Cage, yeah, it's Luke Cage's Luke Cage and Jessica Jones's daughter.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. The Avengers Ultron Forever is.
I can't get over this. This is definitely like #1 of it all.
I know, I'm gonna have to look at that in a second. So I guess this one, the Avengers Ultron Forever, is the first appearance of Danielle Cage. Oh, as Captain America and first appearance of Golden Skull. Okay.
I love her dress in it too.
Okay, so I did notice how Captain America, it was different. I never knew that Danielle ever became Captain America. I knew about Danielle Cage, but I never knew. Yeah. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to read this because we weren't collecting when those ones were coming out. I didn't know that. Yeah, that Scotty Young cover is so awesome.
It's so beautiful.
Let me see this. Yeah, this one.
It's gorgeous.
Oh my god.
Yeah, thank you so much.
This is so awesome. Because remember when we saw
it's going on the wall.
Oh, for sure.
It's going on display.
I mean, I would almost slab this one.
I would
almost probably slab this one. See, and it's got the cat right there too. That looks like our old cat.
And Batman and Harley Quinn and Joker and the leaves. I love it. Her dress was so gorgeous.
Oh, Al Ewing wrote that. Yeah, I love what Al Ewing's doing right now with Immortal Hulk.
Oh, like her dress on Something Borrowed, Something New, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. On those two variant editions.
Batman 44.
Yeah, Batman 44. I love her dress. Oh,
yeah,
God.
Joelle Jones designed the dress, and it's funny because I watched this interview with Joelle Jones, and she was talking about when she was doing Lady Killer, and I told you how it was like 60s style, and she loved like designing her outfits, so you could see like that's how she was so good at doing her dress.
That was like honestly of how I would have wanted my dress, because like when we got married, I wanted my dress to be white, black with a little bit of red.
I mean, this is it. You can kind of see.
Yeah.
But I remember when issue 50 was coming out and we saw this solicitation. Remember, I was just like, we were both so floored by it. I mean, because I'm a big fan of like the Art Nouveau style, and it kind of reminds me of like an Alphonse Mucha, isn't that his name? I'm probably totally brain farting because I haven't really looked at any of his work in a long time, but he's kind of like one of the masters of like Art Nouveau, and this kind of remind me of like a more modern take on that. And
It's definitely
this is easily probably one of my favorite covers we own now.
Oh, hands down.
Like sorry for the glare because that top loader and stuff, but yeah, we definitely need to get some better lighting in here.
Work in progress. Hey, maybe next week we'll be somewhere else. Or maybe the week after next.
Yeah, hopefully we should be getting
next
a new
month.
place
We'll be in a different situation,
and I was
it'll be a lot better.
I was actually talking to Family Heart Fun Food this morning.
Oh, your Instagram husband.
And he asked if
hi, Family Heart Food, if you're watching this later,
if we had upgraded any of our stuff yet, and I said not really yet because we're not really going to upgrade any of our stuff until we get we move, until we get to where we're going.
Yeah.
Because and he said it's a good point because you don't want to get it like a new computer and desk and microphone and all this crap and then have to move it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but with what we've heard on the news on that front, it looks like we might only have like 2 weeks.
Yeah, hopefully it shouldn't be much longer.
We'll see.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you so much, NYC. That is
when it does go through, I am gonna take a leave of absence and get my teeth. I'm just gonna take a leave of absence and not work for a little bit.
Hey, Inferno, what's going on?
Hello.
Yeah, we got Solaris and Inferno.
Hey, dude, dudette, dude, sir.
All right, so
kind dude.
Okay, so then, like I said, so we don't have weekly hauls this week, but we will get into.
Next week we'll have triple. Well, not triple, double. Next week we'll have double. Because House of Whispers came out, and I'm caught up on House of Whispers, and I want to read it so bad. But
NYC said he's waiting to hear back on an offer on a home he made on Thursday.
Oh, I hope you get it.
Yeah, good luck, dude. That'd be.
I really hope you get it. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Star Trek style. It could be possible. I wish you the best of luck.
I mean, yeah, for us, like we're gonna have to probably get like an apartment. For maybe like a year or so we can kind of build our credit back up a little more. But
6 months to a year we'll be in an apartment till we can repair our credit enough to get into a house. Because, I mean, had this thing gone through last 2 years, like had it gone through 2 years ago, we would have been able to get into a house. But our credit's kind of gone.
Yeah. It's
so
crap.
We'll repair our credit and then get into a house again. But matter of time.
Hey, we got Just a Ricans in here. How's it going, buddy? And Mo.
Hello, Just a Rican.
Yeah, Mo just dropped by.
If anything, the one thing I really can't wait for is August.
Well, I kind of can't wait. I mean, I want to, once this goes through, but then traveling to some of these cons, hopefully seeing some of you guys, because we're going to try and, like, you know, get out there. Like,
you almost hit me. I felt the gush of wind with your hand.
Sorry.
You're okay. It's okay. I know it would have been an accident.
That's true, NYC. Yeah. He said houses are pretty rare around there, and I mean, I think you're from like Brooklyn, right? So I would think they're probably pretty rare out there, because isn't that mostly like I mean, obviously it's mostly urban and stuff. Yeah, so it's mostly like walk-ups and kind of like apartments and stuff, but like.
What sucks is
it's definitely different than like the suburbs and like compared to where we're at. I mean, I used to live downtown, like in the city, in Salt Lake, where we're at, but it's obviously nothing compared to New York. But
well, it's like even where we're at in Utah,
basically a
houses,
condo,
houses have gone up.
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
Houses have gone up a lot in Utah, except for like if you go out to like Kearns and West Valley. Then you can get a decent house for a good price, but it's kind of the neighborhood, so it's like depends.
Boy, I know, it's just insane, because like I remember when my mom, like when she bought our house when I was a kid and stuff. It's so different than from like what like this one's gonna go for and stuff like that. It's crazy.
It's basically a condo. A condo is still nice though. I like condos.
But yeah, welcome to real estate with Soldier and Fuchsia. But, all right, so now we'll get into our
auto loans, not mortgage loans.
But yeah, so now we'll get into some of our recent reads. I've still been reading a lot of trade stuff.
He's been catching up on a lot of trades. Honestly, he started reading Sandman before me, and I got Sandman for me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have so much else to catch up on. I haven't had the chance to get to it yet, but I will.
Yeah, I guess I will show that. So I've been reading this just like the last couple days. So I already went through volume 1. So of Sandman, that's the Preludes and Nocturnes one. And right now I'm on volume 2.
And my OCD is these versions of them are the 3rd printing that are fully recolored edition. So we're planning on getting the rest because we only have up until 6.
I think we have to 6 right now.
Yeah, so we have up until 6, and then we'll get 7, 8, and 9 on in-stock trades where the fully recovered edition 3rd printing will all be a match because my OCD is horrible.
And if you remember last week with how much crap she's been giving me about, you should read Saga, you should read Saga, you should read Saga.
He caught up a little bit. He totally caught up a little bit.
I caught up quite a bit. I'm on volume 4 now, so I'm almost caught up with you.
I know, I'm on volume 5.
So right now
which I might actually read today.
I think I'm about like an issue into volume 4. So I think I've read, yeah, so the next issue I'm on is 21. So I've read pretty much the first 20 issues.
21.
And this has been incredible. Like, I definitely recommend this to pretty much anybody. I mean, I could see it kind of, I mean, it's definitely for more mature readers, obviously. But,
oh yeah.
But it's like,
it's good though. I love it. Saga is really good. I'm glad you got me into it.
Hey, welcome back, Stay Pup. And yeah, Discovery Bay. Yeah, he just
hello,
stopped
Discovery
by.
Bay. I hope you had fun at the wine tasting and didn't get too drunk.
Oh yeah, last week. Yeah.
I'd love to go to a wine tasting sometime. Wine is good.
Grape
juice that burns.
So other trades, I've still been chipping away at the new Avengers run, the whole trade run that I have. So I'm on volume 5 of that right now. So it's with the Civil War tie-ins. Is where I'm on with that for right now. I did read that Kingpin 5-issue miniseries that D-Runk sent us issue 1 last week, so I was able to read that.
Yeah. Some of the books that I already put away but did read was Books of Magic, House of Whispers, The Dreaming, and Lucifer. So those ones I already read, but I did end up putting them away. And then these are all the other ones that I've read this week. So, like, which actually makes me feel better about it because he's been reading so much more than I have, and I've been slacking lately, considering how much time I've had off since I only work 4 days a week, if that. But I was actually kind of glad to notice that my to-read stack was actually pretty high. I read this one before the stream.
This X-23 series has been really good.
Yeah.
I'm liking the stuff that they're doing right now with the X-Assassin. And
I liked it. I thought it was a really good read. And this, if you haven't read it, you totally should.
Yeah.
It's the Winter Soldier ones.
I think it's going to be like a 5 or 6 issue mini.
Yeah. It's really good. I liked it.
Yeah.
I would give it a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, the first 2 issues were really good. I think issue 3 just came out last week, but like I said, we weren't able to get our
it'll be in our haul next week, and yeah. And I realized that filters work on comics.
Oh yeah. Check out her Instagram, yeah.
I almost gave him bunny ears, but then I decided to settle on the one with the popping eyes and reading because it's a comic and you read comics. But filters do work on comics too, which cracks me up.
All right, Justarican, thank you so much for hanging out. I should be seeing you and Jeffrey later on tonight for your guys' show, Coast to Coast.
Yes, we will be there. We've kind of been slacking on everybody else's channel because we've just had so much going on.
I've been watching. Yeah, we've been missing him live, but I've been watching the rewinds in the morning. But we should be there later on for Coast to Coast.
Take care, Justarican. Have a good day. Live long and prosper.
So yeah, I finally did get some of the like mini series that I had in my to read box checked off. Like it seems a lot of the people in the community do the same thing that we do. Like when we know it's like a 3, 4, 5, 6 issue mini, we wait until they're all out till we finally read it. So that's what I did to both of these mini series, and so I finally read this one. This is the Kelly Jones and Peterson, the Batman Kings of Fear 6 issue, and it was really good. It was really awesome seeing some Kelly Jones Batman art again. And it was a really awesome story centered around like Scarecrow. So there's issue 2, and I don't know. I mean, the covers are awesome too. Like, I'm a really big fan of like the original like Kelly Jones run on Batman. So it was just really awesome to see that Batman again.
Mm-hmm.
And then 5 and 6.
7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Right. And then the other mini that I finally read, this issue 1's actually going to go on my Deadpool display wall right next to the action figure that I have for this version of Deadpool, and it's the Back in Black series. So it's when the symbiote bonded with Wade Wilson.
Yeah.
So there's number 1, and this story is awesome. It's got some awesome covers in it too. Like this one to issue 2, it's actually a cover homage of AF-15. And then so there's issue 3. Black Cat shows up. It's funny because Black Cat thinks that it's Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
She thinks it's Spidey in the black suit, but not quite. And then I love this one, the cover to 5. It's a cover homage to Spider-Man number 1 by McFarlane.
Didn't buy the mini myself. Mini looked cool. I passed on it. I kind of want to circle back to it. It could be a good read.
Oh, that mini.
You enjoyed it.
I wonder if that might have been back for the Batman one though.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, Comic King McD said such an awesome miniseries. That one, I don't know. That one he could have been talking about either one, the Batman or the Deadpool ones. Yeah, Discovery Bay says I love homage covers. I do too. I've always been such a big fan of them too.
I like them. And speaking of covers, I really want to go hunt for the variant edition of 1 and 3 on these ones.
So we can finish the connecting variants.
I read this one and I really loved it. It was Man Without Fear. I really loved it. It was so 1 and 3 are the only ones that aren't the matching variant that connect. So that's going to be on the hunt to just try and find.
I just want to show this real quick. So on these homages too, it's funny what Espen did. It says actually in the corner, with apologies to Todd McFarlane. You know, like you guys probably aren't going to be able to see it, but that's what it says right there.
With apologies.
It's funny because like on cover homages, they'll normally do like after and then the artist name. But it's funny because on this one he did with apologies to the artist name.
Yeah. See, and then it was Man Without Fear number 3. I really enjoyed this series. I thought it was good.
That was a good series.
It was a really good series. My OCD wants to get the variant edition of 1 and 3.
Yeah.
Because see, and then the other ones that we have are the variant editions where, see, and here's even 5. And they connect. I think these ones connect on this side. Yeah, see.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that Deadpool Back in Black.
You can't quite see it, but how like the covers kind of connect. You can kind of see it. So I want to get the variant editions to those ones. And I finally read Daredevil number 1. Yeah. This was a really good read. I would say 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 5 if I remember right. I really enjoyed it. It was a good read.
It was a good first issue.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know, obviously coming off of what Man Without Fear, because Man Without Fear was bridging, you know, the Charles Soule run and then going into the Chip Zdarsky, Marco Checchetto run. And I mean, as you guys know, I've been talking about it for a while. I'm really looking forward to that run, and so I was going into it pretty hyped and kind of had like high expectations for it, and
yeah, 6.
I liked it. It was really good.
Stay Puffet said he has a couple of series that he doesn't have all the connecting covers. It's my OCD. I want to get all the connecting covers. Even though we already have it, it's like every once in a while and we double dip. Like with my Elvira covers, I have the Virgin covers and a different issue. No, the same issue, but a different cover. So there's quite a few that we've double dipped on.
There was someone, I wish I remember who did it, but someone on Instagram posted the picture of they have all the connecting covers to Marvel Knights.
Oh,
because Marvel Knights did connecting covers too.
That would be a cool one to get.
And that, oh my god, that set was
That would be
so
really cool.
sick. Like, it was such an awesome cover with all of them together. Like,
that would be really cool. And then I also read Pearl. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It wasn't too bad.
Pearl's interesting because it was originally going to be just a 5 or 6 issue mini, but then now it's turned into an ongoing.
Yeah, and this one's number 6.
Mm-hmm. Which
I actually like it. I enjoy it.
Which I can't remember if originally it was going to be a 5 or a 6.
Yeah.
But then it got changed to ongoing. So I don't remember if this would have originally been the last one or if 5 would have been it.
I don't know.
Because if you look at the old solicitations, it was only 5 or 6 mini.
Yeah.
But then, like, around the time when I think issue like 4 or 5 was solicited, it said like now and ongoing. So like they changed it. It's crazy how many books Bendis does. Like,
it really is.
I don't know how he did it at Marvel too. I mean, where he was putting out 10 books a month. And
yeah. The last one that I have to show that I read is Arrow, that I finally read.
I'm liking these issues. It's just bittersweet because we know it's there's only one issue left.
Yeah. And the way that this one ended was like cliffhanger from hell.
Mm-hmm.
My god, it was a huge cliffhanger. But I like the cover on that.
And I'm not going to spoil it, but it was a really big cliffhanger to only have one issue left.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Agree.
It's one of those kind of cliffhangers where it's going to be like, how are you only going to do that in one issue since we know it's done at 50?
Sometimes they pull it off though, so I'm really excited to get the last one of this. But
I just want to know what they're going to do. I mean, there hasn't been anything in the solicitations yet that I know of. I mean, maybe if you guys know something that I don't, but I don't think we really know yet what they're going to be doing.
Still love this.
With Green. I know, I love that. God. You know where that can go. That can actually go right next to that other Mark Brooks. Because that's a Mark Brooks cover right there too.
I love how she has the cat ears on too.
Mm-hmm.
In the bat.
God, I love it so much. Thank you so much, NYC. There were some killer books in there.
It's gold.
I mean, I have some other stuff on my recent reads list. I did read Aquaman 43 and 44.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss Green Arrow because he's like my favorite, Oliver Queen.
Yeah, Green Arrow is one of your like favorite characters. Like,
yeah,
like he's really high.
I've always had a soft spot for Oliver Queen. I don't know why. He's just my favorite, and so it's gonna kind of suck when he's gone. But
I did also read because I had actually gotten a full story arc of Deathstroke in the quarter bin a while back. Remember? Mm-hmm. And it's actually Deathstroke. It is of the current volume, so it is the rebirth, but it's issues 12 through 18, and it was the arc called Twilight.
Yeah, you have been reading a lot more trades. It's like we switched places.
No, these are the singles I read before I got back.
Yeah, but I glanced back at the trades that you have read, and I'm like, oh
yeah.
Read.
Well, and I've been reading the Garth Ennis Punisher complete collections and.
Yeah.
I mean, I have been reading a lot lately. And then Green Arrow, Sagas, Saga and Sandman I already talked about. So yeah, that's pretty much most of our to reads.
Next week, when we get last week's haul and next week's haul, it's gonna be a big week. It's gonna be a really big week. I dropped my lid.
Yeah, it should be.
And my blue pen.
Speaking of next week, nice segue. So looking at some of the previews coming up this next New Comic Book Day, I don't have this like on our list for us to get, but
I'm gonna have to remember to look at the wall now because some of the books from this week,
because
we're gonna have to search the wall.
I know, it is gonna be a pain.
It's gonna be like Christmas, getting double the books.
And So when I was looking at the previews list, there's actually a comic starting for the game Anthem.
Ooh, that could be good.
So
I want to play that
so
so
there
bad.
was an Anthem #1. I don't know if we'll get it or not. I just wanted to mention it to you because I don't think we knew about it. I know.
I might read. There's that other one that Kevin Smith's going to be doing that we talked about last week.
Oh,
that one I might get into because some of my, one of my miniseries just ended, and then one of my other miniseries only has 2 more, so I could pick up a new book.
Yeah, because Raven ended, maybe. And then Labyrinth is done in an issue or 2.
In 2 issues.
Okay, so first things first, Monstrous #20 is Wednesday.
I can't wait. I have to get it. Like, I wish you were caught up on it because it is so intense. And Kippa, there's so much more than meets the eye.
I can't remember how far I am in Monstrous, if I've gotten onto volume 2 of the trade yet or not.
I don't think you have.
No, I think I have.
Maybe?
I think so.
You need to catch up because Kippa is like my favorite character, and Micaiah or Micah, however you say it. Micah is badass.
I read a crap ton of Saga because I thought I was going to be done hearing about it, but now it's like, no, you need to read
it. If it's not one thing, it's another. Exactly. You really do need to read Monstrous, but I mean, look at what all of those issues right there, Mida reads, are from your recommendations. Not my own choice, but yours. So it balances out. It's fair.
But I read a lot more before your recommendations come in than what you read before mine come in.
I still give you less to read than you give me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made with issues for a reason.
All right. American Carnage #4, Aquaman 45, Batman 65 is this next week, which is it should be the next part of the price because there's that 4-part crossover with the Flash. So 2 issues of Batman, 2 issues of Flash.
Yeah.
And I believe that should be the second one of the Batman.
I can't wait for Monstrous now. That's gonna be all I think about.
Catwoman #8.
That one I'm super stoked for too. Catwoman's been really good. Yeah. I really like the Catwoman run.
Justice League #18, Lucifer #5. So then you're gonna have another Sandman Universe book. Nightwing 57, Avengers 15, Doctor Strange #11. This one I'm really stoked for. Guardians #2.
Oh,
that Guardians of the Galaxy #1.
That Guardians was really good. I really enjoyed it. I think
like Donny Cates is just on fire right now, and that Guardians #1 was such a good book. I have a feeling that's going to go right up there with Immortal Hulk and stuff, and Venom is like my favorite series that are going on right now, and Deadpool probably. Like I really like Deadpool right now too.
Monstrous is mind-blowing. I can't wait. I want to know what happens to Kippa. It ended on such a cliffhanger. Oh God, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's been a while since because I've been reading Monstrous in trade, and it's kind of been a little while, and I can't remember. I mean, I'm pretty sure I got into volume 2 of the trades, but if not, I'm like right at the very end of 1.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I got into the second one.
Catwoman would be a good one though. I'm excited for that one too. And Lucifer. Oh, so much good to read. It's like
Miles Morales, the Miles Morales Spider-Man #3. Old Man Quill #2 already. It just seems like the first one just came out. I don't think I've even read it yet.
I don't think you have. It came out like 2 weeks ago. A week ago at least.
Is Old Man Quill twice monthly?
It could be. If it's already coming out again, I would think it's twice monthly because...
Or did time just fly by?
Well...
It just seems a little quick for #2 to be coming out already. It seems like the first one just came out.
Then again, Valentine's Day has already happened, so... time just goes by too fast.
Philip Little asked, do either of you read any Valiant titles? And I don't think we do. I don't think we have any Valiant. I have actually wanted to check out what the hell is his name from Valiant? Isn't it Bloodshot?
Maybe.
Because I've heard him. I don't really know much about him, but I know that they're going to be doing like a movie, and I think I've heard people kind of compare him to kind of Punisher-ish, kind of.
I want to watch Doom Patrol on the DC streaming Is that what it's on?
Yeah, DC Universe. Yeah.
I saw a preview for that, and it looks good. I want to watch it.
The thing is, though, I would want to watch Titans before we get into that because
backdoor pilot.
Yeah, I heard there's like a backdoor pilot with
Giggity.
with Doom Patrol in it.
Yeah, see, we'll have to look into Bloodshot.
Yeah, Philip Little says Bloodshot is dope. Comic Geek McD says my favorite reads right now, the Batman. Oh yeah, Batman Who Laughs too. Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Deadpool and Black Panther versus Deadpool. Okay, so Black Panther versus Deadpool, that's another one of those like mini series that I'm waiting till they're all out before I read. So I've been getting them. I just haven't read it yet. And I think we should have. Isn't there only like one more left on it? I think or something. So.
Maybe.
Oh, there's a Jeff Lemire run on Bloodshot. Damn, I didn't know that. I might have to check that out then. I might have to bump that up a little bit higher on our list because I love Jeff Lemire, and if I didn't know he had a run on Bloodshot. So,
is it like a trade run? Well, is it a run that's in trade now, or is it still in singles?
I'm sure it's probably.
Because I love trades. I prefer trades over singles, but.
Well, yeah, we'll have to look for that. Bloodshot Reborn.
Depends on the content, because some of it I like in issues more when it comes out each week, and then others I like more in trade. So it depends on the content, but
it's funny because
it'd be cool to get like a Bloodshot trade and just dive in.
I mean, I love both trades and singles. Like the collector in me loves singles, but like the reader in me loves the trades for the reading part. You know, like, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there's D-Runk. What's going on, buddy?
Hello, D-Runk. You know, it took me a second to realize D-Runk is like drunk. Like, it's I'm a special kind of special. It took a second, and I'm like, oh, I get it now. Anyways.
Yeah. So. Okay. Also coming up. Speaking of miniseries ending, Return of Wolverine is this next Wednesday, number 5 of 5. So that'll be the end of that one. But I think isn't there going to be like a Wolverine ongoing though? Like I think that Return of Wolverine was just like the return mini, and then I think it's going to go into just like an ongoing Wolverine one maybe. Uncanny X-Men number 12. I'm really looking forward to that because Uncanny X-Men has been really good. Venom number 11, and then Jerry Duggan's going to be doing Wolverine Infinity Watch number 1, which that's another 5-issue mini.
That could be good.
And it should be good. I mean, it's kind of, I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe it's kind of spinning out of Infinity Wars.
Yeah.
That event from last year. Yeah, I really want to check those out. So I guess there was like the 2 Jeff Lemire runs on Bloodshot.
We'll have to check them.
Reborn and Salvation. Stay Pup said, so.
Here soon. Reborn and Salvation. Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to check them out. Because I do love Jeff Lemire, and from kind of what I have heard of Bloodshot, like that sounds like that would be a good combination to have Lemire on it.
I'm gonna write that down before I forget. Yeah,
good idea. Speaking of Lemire, another one of the runs we wanted to get in trade that he did was back on his. He did a small part of the Green Arrow New 52 run.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been wanting to get the Jeff Lemire of that stuff. I heard was pretty good.
My handwriting sucks, but I can still read it, so it's okay.
All right, and then so some of the news that I want to get into, actually, Comic Geek McD, there is some Batman Who Laughs news that we'll get into here in a second. So it looks like this year DC is going to do a Year of the Villain thing. So you remember last year when they came out with that DC Nation number 0?
Mm-hmm.
It was like a 25-cent comic, and remember it had like 3 or 4 stories in it, and it was kind of like intros into storylines that they were going to do. Remember, it did like an intro kind of into like Justice League, into Batman, into So they're doing that this year, but this year it's the Year of the Villain. So it's another 25-cent one. It'll come out May 1st, and it's, like I said, it's going to be similar to last year's DC Nation number 0. But one of the stories that it's going to lead into is a Batman Who Laughs ongoing. Because there's the Batman Who Laughs miniseries right now. And I'm not really surprised at this at all, because Batman Who Laughs has blew up. You know, he's a pretty popular character right now, so I'm not really surprised by it at all. Really, that they're going to be doing an ongoing with him now. And so far, the only thing I could see on it is that it should be starting this summer. The Year of the Villain 25 cent should be coming out May 1st, leading into the Batman Who Laughs ongoing this summer.
Heard his Green Arrow was pretty good. There's a hardcover of that run. Don't know if it might still be.
I think it is, because I have it on our IST wish list, and I think it's still available. But yeah, I know exactly what one you're talking about. Yeah, there's actually, I think they had it at our LCS. Remember, I pulled it out.
I think so, yeah. We're going to have to get it.
Yeah.
Matter of time. Because the Green Arrow trade that I have is Kevin Smith's run.
Quiver and Sounds of Violence.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really good. I mean, I think Quiver was a little bit better than Sounds of Violence, but they were both good. But Quiver was really good.
I liked it.
And then another little note.
Batman Who Laughs is good.
Your mom was really wondering about this, and they finally recently announced it. Good Omens.
Good Omens. I was actually able to give my mom the good news about Good Omens. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, everyone. I mean, because they hadn't actually came out confirmed first. So it's gonna be 6 episodes all at once for Good Omens, and it's May 31st, and I believe that's on Amazon, right? Amazon Prime is Amazon what that Prime. One's on. So
yeah.
So there's that one, and then
I'll have to do that later.
Okay, so here's kind of some bummer news on DC. So it looks like Batman Damned number 3 and Doomsday Clock number 9 have been delayed a little bit. Yeah,
I heard about that being delayed.
Yeah, so Batman Damned number 3 looks like it got pushed back until May, and Doomsday Clock number 9 looks like it's delayed until March 6th, which is the day after my birthday. So
does that mean your birthday's on a Tuesday?
I think so, because I would think, and that's probably still going to be a Wednesday, right? So
I would think so, yeah.
So yeah, I guess that means my birthday's on a Tuesday. I didn't.
Mine's on a Thursday. No, Friday. No, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday.
Because
Doomsday. Well, see, and we actually haven't read Doomsday Clock. We're collecting the issues, but we're waiting until we have them all to actually read them. So we'll get there.
Well, yeah, because I was trade waiting on it.
Yeah, and then we got the singles. So
and then we got issue 6 in a Bueller box.
Yeah.
And then now we've just been buying all the singles leading up to it, and I think we've gotten 1 through 3 or 1 through 4.
I think 1 through 4.
Yeah, 1 through 3 or 4, and then 6. So yeah, it's funny. Even though I haven't been reading it, their release schedule on it has been pissing me off too. Because like I said, I was trade waiting for it. I've been wanting to read it, but I was trade waiting, and it's
keeps getting delayed, and then keeps getting delayed, and
it's crazy because it's from what I've kind of heard, I guess is what it was is. I mean, I could totally be wrong, but I think I heard something it's kind of taking place slightly in the future. And what their plan was to have the rest of the DC universe kind of catch up to it by the time it was all out. But since it keeps getting delayed, then obviously the universe is, I don't know,
it's a mess.
It's
a bloody mess.
Yeah. And it, yeah, but Philip Little said it. He said he feels like every issue has been pushed back. And it has been. I mean,
it's a mess.
I mean, all of them. I mean, that series should be done by now. If it was coming out initially how it was supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and then early on in the run it got delayed, and then they started switching it to once every, what was it, once every 2 months, and now it seems like it's once every 3 months. And I mean, because issue 8 came out. Was it even in January? Was it December? It might have been December. I can't remember. I mean, it's been a couple months since 8 came out, and then it looks like number 9 isn't going to come out until March 6th. So
What a shame.
Yeah, it is a shame because, I mean, I've heard good things about it, story-wise, like of the actual book itself. But
yeah,
I'm really stoked on this announcement too. I think this just was announced yesterday morning, I think, at the toy fair that's going on. McFarlane Toys, which I love, signed a deal.
He's addicted to.
Signed a deal with DC to do their action figures.
It's exciting.
I think it's the line of their multiverse ones is what it's going to be. The ones that were branded like DC Multiverse.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be those ones.
That's what you were saying when you brought it up to me.
Yeah, and then DC Collectibles also announced a new line of 9-inch figures called DC Prime. This is the one that I showed you. The first figure that they showed off was a Batman that is to be released this October. I couldn't find like a price point or anything, so I don't know if they're going to be kind of like Marvel Legends kind of priced or more like 112 collective priced when they're more like $80-$90. They are pretty detailed. I mean, they are like I said, so they are 9-inch ones, so they're not like the 6-inch ones, so they're slightly bigger. Giggity. And it does have like fabric, like a wire fabric cape, and it, like, the Batman is a little bit more like kind of like a little bit more armored kind of look, not like the like BVS like armor, Superman fighting suit, but yeah, it's it looked good though. Like, they do have pictures of it online.
I just noticed McDee's comment that what's happening is they have to hold it back because the issues are too ahead. So in order for us readers to understand the DC universe, needs to catch up. Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's pretty much exactly kind of like what I heard too. So that's what I'm thinking is what it is. That's kind of like what I was trying to explain, but McD did a much better job at explaining it than I was doing.
He knows better English.
Well, he does. People over there speak proper English. Us Americans over here are
mountain
huntings. Climbed over the hill. We seen them.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Our freaking Eutonics. This one actually just read today. So Marvel announces a new series, Savage Avengers, by Jerry Duggan, and art.
That could be good.
Art by Mike Deodato. On sale in May. And it's a Savage Avengers team, and it's led by Conan, also with Punisher, Elektra, Wolverine, and Venom.
Isn't Free Comic
That's
Book...
the team.
That
Conan, Punisher, Elektra, Wolverine, and Venom.
That could be a really good team.
Written by Jerry Duggan and art by Mike Deodato. I'm actually really looking forward to this. I don't know if it's a mini or an ongoing, though.
Isn't May the 4th on Free Comic Book Day this year?
Yes, I believe Free Comic Book Day this year is May the 4th.
Yeah. May the 4th be with you.
So they better do some Star Wars books for FCBD.
That'd be cool. But no, that team, Elektra, Punisher, who else was in it?
Hey, Count One Strange, what's going on?
Hello.
Yeah,
Venom.
Elektra,
that could be good.
Led by Conan, also with Punisher, Elektra, Wolverine, and Venom.
That could be really good.
And there was one other guy, because they actually showed a picture of the cover, and there was one other guy, but I for the life of me, I couldn't really tell who it was. He was just kind of like in like a suit, like a business suit. But like I couldn't really tell. Like, I mean, it kind of looked like...
Maybe it was Danny Rand. I'm kidding. I don't know.
I would have to show. I would have to show
That's
you.
That's a guess.
Show it to you. It was
just pulling that one out there.
Yeah, we have the issue of Detective 1000. Detective 1000 is the end of March. It's like March 26th or 27th or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Stay Puft. Yeah, Savage Avengers with led by Conan. And it's going to be interesting because Punisher, Elektra from that Thunderbolts run I want to collect when they were...
It would be awesome to see Punisher and Elektra, though, on a team up. Like,
yeah, and Wolverine
they
and
could
Venom
do some damage. Some real damage.
And I believe the article I read, it is Eddie Brock Venom, not like the Flash Thompson Agent Venom or anything like that.
It's that Venom.
It's Eddie Brock Venom from as far as I can, from what I read.
I'd be down to watch that actually. If we don't watch the Arrowverse or yeah.
Yeah, we have been watching a ton of the Arrowverse still. Another thing that we are gonna kind of start doing on our show is I've been writing down some of the comments and stuff that we've gotten on some of our past videos.
Oh yeah.
Like there was a comment from I Got Issues back from our episode 5. He said another great show. And then there was on the same episode 5, there's one from Mo. He said, can't believe I missed this great video, guys. Wish I could have been there to chat with you all. I'll definitely be there for the next one. And I think he was here earlier today on this one, so.
Yeah, maybe.
And then Discovery Bay, back to episode 4. He said, Catwoman is fired. Congratulations, Fuchsia. That was obviously the Catwoman number 1. Yeah.
My first baby.
That was, yeah. It's like your first, like, big personal growth.
It's actually my second baby. My first baby was in Fallout.
Oh, Jesus. I can't.
I can't help it. I'm sorry. It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, Free Comic Book Day is going to be awesome this year. Remember last year, we went to two different stores.
And one of them was giving out cookies that were like shaped like Yoda. It was on my Instagram. Well, and that's when we got the Slurpee cups with the Deadpool straws. Because I couldn't resist.
Well, because the second shop we went to, they have it's like a Star Wars themed cafe.
Yeah.
That was next to it, and that's what it was. It was like Star Wars.
Because it's like right in the heart of Sugar House.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like right in the heart of Sugar House. So there's a little more around it than what's at our
Well,
local
remember
SDS.
That second one too was also Ryan Otley was doing a signing there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. That's when we got our
Yep.
It was exciting.
And then there was one other comment I wrote down. Oh yeah, this one's from Pop.Comics from our Q&A episode that we did. She said, I really enjoyed your show. Great to know more about you guys. That was a fun one too, the Q&A one.
Yeah, I'm super stoked for Free Comic Book Day this year.
I am too. All right, so now we're going to get into our new segment that we're going to do every episode, Top 5. So this top 5 for our inaugural one, we're going to do top 5 female characters.
Yeah.
So you start. Top 5 female characters. Just heroes, villains, just characters.
Yeah, just characters. My top 5 female characters is Catwoman, obviously number 1. Elektra. Micah, is that how you say it? It's like my favorite comic, and I can never pronounce it right.
Micah.
Yeah, see, I did say it right.
I'm pretty sure it's Micah.
Micah, because it's Maika, so I would think Micah. And then Poison Ivy and Scarlet. Those are my top 5 female characters that I am, like, hands down in love with.
See, I actually kind of...
Hello, the boy who had 7.
I actually kind of cheated a little bit because I eventually did some, like, ties.
Yeah.
But hey, it's our list, so I did what I want. Why did? Oh, he probably did that himself, maybe. Because I'm like, why did YouTube retract that message from Boy Who Had 7? But he might have retracted it himself.
He cheated.
Oh, hey, welcome back in, Lacey.
I'm kidding. He would never.
Okay, so my favorite female characters. These lists are really hard to do to actually like put them in like a ranking.
They are. They really are, but I mean, my top 3 is easy. Well, top 4.
Well, your top 1 for you is definitely easy.
Yeah.
But for mine, for my number 1, I did Elektra. Elektra's always been one of my favorites, really high up there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially with it being in Daredevil and stuff too.
Welcome back, NYC. Welcome back.
And then for number 2, I did Catwoman. Number 3. I did, originally I wrote Lady Mechanica, which it still is.
But then you tied it.
But I tied it with Batgirl.
Because you cheated.
And then 4, I did the Jane Foster Thor, which I love that run. That run we have in trade, and it is definitely worth a read. So I tied Jane Foster Thor at 4 with Supergirl, and then 5 I did X-23 and Domino.
That's actually pretty good though. That's a good tie on some of them.
Yeah.
I don't blame you there. Micah, I love.
Micah.
I can't say words.
Yeah.
I don't know how to English write.
Yeah, NYC said lots of channels doing top 5 videos lately. I know. It's funny, like, because I don't know, like, why the idea even like came to us. I mean, because we always kind of do like top 5 stuff, just talking to each other, you know, like
when we were doing the fan cast last night for Batman, because we got on the subject of the fan cast for Batman, so then we were going through all of it.
Yeah, we fan cast stuff a lot.
I saw a picture of Olivia Wilde with red hair as Poison Ivy, and if they ever do a Poison Ivy movie, Olivia Wilde has to do it. She has to with the red hair.
She looked incredible in that picture. Yeah. That would definitely be a good one. Yeah, because we were looking at like a lot of the Batman ones going around for Matt Reeves, the Batman.
A lot of our off-camera typical conversations, like on the way to work or on the way home, is like top 5 villain, female, male.
Yeah, like, so
it just comes up with us a lot.
Yeah, so I mean, earlier this week, I mean, because like throughout the week, you know, we write like stuff down for the show and stuff, and it's like, and so we were doing one of these like conversations. I'm like, why don't we just bring that to the show? And then and then I was like, that'd be awesome to do a different top 5 like every episode.
Yeah.
And then it's funny that you say that though, because then since then I have noticed that there has been a lot.
It's honestly really cool that everybody's been doing it though, because then it's like we get to hear from everybody else what their top 5 is, so it's like more dynamic to it. I love it.
Oh yeah, that's true, NYC. I mean, especially with like tonight talk shows and stuff, how they always have lists. I mean, like top 5 or 10 lists go back decades and decades and decades. You know, it's like it makes you wonder
as far as the internet does.
Oh, even a lot longer than that, because I mean, I think even probably like Johnny Carson and stuff was probably doing like top 10s. I mean, look at
probably.
Look at
that one dude that was on TV that one time.
I mean, Letterman always had his.
Yeah, that one dude that was on TV one time.
Yeah, whatever. McD says my choice is Scott Adkins for Batman. Yeah, Scott Adkins was one that we saw a lot.
He would be a good one.
Here's my thing. So I would love to see a John Hamm Batman, but I would want to see him in just like a one-shot kind of Dark Knight Returns kind of movie. But for a Batman, for them going forward in like DC's like cinematic universe, I would want to see a younger Batman that they can build a franchise around. You know, doing
the TV Batman. What was the one that we? If they were ever to do a TV Batman the way that they've brought in like Batwoman to the Arrowverse.
Like if they finally did like an Arrowverse Batman, it was God, who was it?
The one dude from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh yeah, the guy who plays Grant Ward.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but he plays Grant Ward in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think he would make a decent TV Batman.
Because
not like a movie franchise Batman, because he would make a good TV Batman if they were to ever do a TV Batman that isn't animated.
But so for like DC's like film Batman though, like yeah, I would want to see a younger one that they can do 5 or 6 films around, you know, like a Batman trilogy and then like a Justice League trilogy or something. But I'm pretty set on like Armie Hammer. I think would be really good. Boss Logic did some digital fan cast art, Ben Barnes as him, and I think that would actually be really good.
That's a really good top 5. The Boy Who Had 7.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that too.
That's a really good top 5.
Yeah, The Boy Who Had 7. He did his top 5. He has Rogue for number 1, Wonder Woman for number 2, Psylocke for number 3, Catwoman for 4, and Supergirl for number 5. Yeah, that's a killer number 5. See, and there's like so many like honorable mentions and stuff too, because like Storm has always been really high for me. it's just so hard to do those. Speaking of top 5 real quick though, the one we're going to be doing for next week's top 5 is top 5 male characters. So since we did top 5 female characters this week, we'll do top 5 male characters. And it's funny because
already going to be on my number 1
for male.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think Green Arrow maybe. Yeah, because
Oliver Queen.
Yeah, because your other ones are like Catwoman and Ivy and stuff for female. So,
but that'll be next week. We'll have our top 5 male characters.
But yeah, because I have another card that we're putting like a list of all the different top 5s that we'll do. I mean, we have what's some of the ones we have, like top 5 villains, top 5 like MCU movies. I think is one I put down.
I don't know where are your notes.
I think it's over there. The one, but
yeah. Top 5 male, top 5.
The boy had 7. My dog's named Oliver.
Aww.
After the Green Arrow himself. That is so awesome. I love it.
That's awesome.
Okay, McD. So McD's top 5: Batgirl, Catwoman, Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman, and Domino.
That's a really good top 5 too.
That's awesome.
See, they're
so
all
he has
so
Batgirl
good.
For number 1.
See, and it's like even top 5s.
I love Batgirl.
Batgirl is good. I really love Batgirl. But even top 5s are sometimes so hard to do because there's so many good characters. Like there's just so many that it's hard to like.
Well, and see, part of me kind of wanted to
5.
And part of me kind of wanted to split it up, like top 5 DC female characters, DC male characters, Marvel. I mean, we can still do it down the line, yeah. Maybe split it up, then Marvel, male, female
DC,
characters.
Marvel, Image.
I do want to mention ComicBooksNYC did top 5 too. He did some ties too. Or wait, no, he didn't, because Jean Grey Phoenix is the same one. See, that's another big honorable mention for me too, is Jean Grey. I love Jean Grey too. So NYC has Jean Grey at number 1, X-23 at 2, Wonder Woman at 3, Supergirl at 4, and Batgirl / Barbara Gordon at 5. That's a good one too. Yeah, see, so he has X-23 at number 2. Yeah, X-23 is really rose a lot for me. I mean, if you would have asked me that last year or at the beginning of us getting back into collecting, I don't think X-23 probably wouldn't even made my top 5, but because I didn't really know that much about her, because she's not really that old of a character. Because I mean, I was out of collecting for a long, like a decade plus before we got back into it last January.
Yeah, we've had a lot of catching up, but that's a good top 5 too. See, Catwoman's up there. Even Stay Puft, if you didn't already do that. I have memory issues.
Well, my chat wasn't loading, so I just had to get out and get back in.
Did you say Stay Puft?
No, I don't think no, I didn't read his.
Wait, yeah, it was Stay Puft. Top 5: Storm, Catwoman, She-Hulk, Vampirella, and Red Sonja.
Red Sonja.
See, and like my mom read Barbarella and Vampirella.
That's awesome to see She-Hulk on there.
Yeah, it is awesome to see She-Hulk on there, but Vampirella always reminds me of Barbarella. I don't know why, but it does.
Just the name.
Yeah. Not like anything like in detail with their characters. It's just the name Vampirella always reminds me of Barbarella. I don't know why.
The boy who had 7. How did I know most of your top 5 would revolve around Batman and Deadpool? But yeah, he was saying that to McD though.
Oh yeah.
It's funny though. I mean, McD and I swear to God, we're separated at birth or something. We do have so much in common, like
you have so many Instagram husbands,
like collecting lives and stuff. I know I do.
It's okay. Sharing is caring.
So yeah, like I said, top 5. Next week's top 5 will be male characters.
I'm on one this time. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on.
I know. Okay, before we wrap up too much though, I do want to kind of just go over some of the for some of the people that came in a little bit later missed it. So this was some of the mail calls that we did earlier. This was
Harley Quinn. Yes, see, she is a good one. I don't blame you there.
Oh yeah, NYC said changed my mind. I had to put Harley Quinn into my list, tied with X-23. I know, right? NYC. I mean, I told you it's hard. That's why I like doing them so much, though, is because it makes you think, and like when you have to actually definitively put them in like a ranking, But yeah, here's that Spectacular Spider-Man 300 Delato variant, 9.8. This thing, I'm trying to think how I can, yeah, there you go.
And then, of course...
Yeah, this thing is gorgeous.
And then, of course, this one as well. Catwoman.
Yeah, those are the big, those
Batman.
are
Not
the
Catwoman,
big highlights.
Batman. Yeah, this is the biggest highlight. At least for me, Batman, because I love it.
Oh, there we go. There's another Elektra in the top 5. Philip Little has Livewire at number 1, Wonder Woman number 2, Elektra, Catwoman, and Storm.
That's a good one. Storm is good. I do really like Storm, but it like I said, it's hard to nail down top 5 because there's so many good ones.
Yeah, yeah. The boy at 7 says he only likes Harley from the animated series. I really want to get, because we don't have any of the animated series like on DVD or anything. I really want to get, no, the TV series.
Oh.
That, remember I was watching on your mom's Amazon account?
Oh, yeah.
Like the older animated series, not the animated like movies that they're doing
now.
now.
Okay, the TV shows.
The animated TV series.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
I want to get that.
Because when we do have a kid, that's what they're going to be watching.
Oh, yeah. That's that's exactly why I want it. Well, that's not the only reason why I want to get them.
You're a grown child.
Yeah, they're mainly for me, but that's another bonus, though. Because, if we get like the Batman animated TV series, the X-Men animated TV series, like get all those from like on DVD, and I mean because they have like sets of them.
I want to get Pinky in the Brain on DVD.
Yeah, see, Boy Got Some says there you go, future.
Yeah, see, our child can grow up to the same cartoons that we watched.
Exactly.
It's possible.
Yeah, huge shout out to ComicBooksNYC again.
Yes, thank you
for his AOK. There was that Batman cover. We'll go through these really quick too because there was some awesome Avengers number 1, Scotty Young variant. Whoops, sorry.
What'd you do that for?
Avengers 19.
Wrong books.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go through these real quick just to recap. This one. Oh boy, Avengers number 1.
I love these bags.
Alex Ross. This one had been on my list. I'm really stoked on this one too.
I really love these bags.
God, it's a gorgeous cover. I know, yeah, these are like the Mylars that I want to start getting.
Yeah, we're gonna start getting these.
I mean, I think the only other Mylar book that we had was from that Art Germ Catwoman that we got at the con. Remember, it came in one of the Mylars.
Yeah.
Guardians number 1, the Jerry Duggan Guardians. I want to get more 9. Of this run because I had really wanted to read that run.
Guardians number 9. I'm excited for that one. I like it.
That was that was all of the NYCs. This was the rest that came from the the slab
Mylars.
and these came from a purchase from Silky Smooth Comics on Instagram. So here's Spider-Man Deadpool number 1. It's the fried pie variant.
The Virgin.
It's a little dark. It is kind of a muted color palette, but it's the cover's by a Phil Noto.
The Virgin. Cover over this one.
I'm really stoked on that one. That Clayton Crane Virgin.
It's beautiful.
I mean, I might put that in our slab pile to get sent off. Maybe, I don't know.
We'll find out in a couple weeks.
Definitely, maybe at least top loaded, just because it is like Clayton Crane Virgin. And then Spider-Man Deadpool number 6. And then that one I didn't know he threw in there.
Making sure you can see it. Peekaboo.
Yeah, Peter Parker Spider-Man 82.
Peekaboo with comics.
I'm not here. Jr. All right, I think that's everything I had down.
Next week we will have double the haul because we'll be able to pick up what we didn't pick up this week and we'll pick it up next week, and it's going to be a lot of reads. Yeah, we should have a pretty massive haul next week. It was crazy huge. This week. I mean, the snow. We had some gnarly snowstorms. I am so over the snow. I am done. I'm like, no more snow. It makes me want to move to Arizona. If we were to move to Arizona, I know exactly where I would try to get a job. I'd be like, I already know what to do. Just hire me. But I don't know if they do that. It just wouldn't be third party anymore. It'd be direct.
Well, and then maybe go to a con and stuff down there too, because if I remember right, I think McFarlane actually lives in Arizona somewhere. I think
that'd be cool.
Because I really wanted to meet him.
What did I do to my knuckle?
Get some.
When did I get that cut? I don't know.
I know I definitely have blisters all over my hands from work, but
surprises.
All right, but that should do it for this week. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching. What was this, episode 6?
Yes.
Yeah, the Boyhood 7 says Arizona's hot.
My sister moved
That's
down
the problem. It'll be hot as hell in the summer there too. That's right.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe St. George then.
I mean, they get bad weather there sometimes too. I mean, it'd be closer right there by the border.
Yeah, my sister moved down to Arizona, so when she comes up here, if it's like 70 degrees, she's cold. I'm like, 70 degrees is perfect.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for chatting with us and hanging in. It's been a good show. I'm glad we were able to still do the show this week.
Huge shout out and thank you to ComicBooksNYC again for that AOK. If you guys aren't subbing to him, definitely sub him. I do have his channel link in the description. And
once we're done, I will sub to Philip Little, if I pronounced that right, because I noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, thank you so much, Philip Little, for stopping by today. We have our show every Saturday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, so that's 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, I believe.
I can't bend it that way. I can do like 1, 2, but I can't do it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm weird. I need my meds.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you guys. We'll see you in other streams throughout the weekend and week, and we'll see you next week.
Deuces. Live long and prosper.